Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy, the channel's Finding Value. Today we're going to do our daily technical analysis, updated commodities, work our way through the dollar, yields, precious metals, and commodities ETFs that I follow. I'll interject my financial opinions as I go through it. If you need help with anything, check out finding-value.com. That's where I dive deeper into all these topics, subjects, sectors, looking for investment opportunities and sharing those opportunities with everybody in the community. Special is the coupon code, so if you'd like to join, use that special code. It's 50% off the first month only on a monthly membership and a $100 discount on a yearly membership if you'd like to sign up, or you can swap from a monthly to a yearly if you'd like to do that too. All right, let's dive in and take a look. We've got the DXY going higher, kind of like I thought with this arrow here. I do think that this is a double bottom. I do think it could potentially head higher, and it looks very good to do that. We've got an update today, 0.67% against other currencies. We are breaking out of this falling wedge to the upside, and it looks good to go up. I usually what you see with a stronger dollar, yields are what's causing that. Stronger yields or yields going up. Usually the DXY strengthens. So yields that are backing the dollar going up more than the yields of other currencies that it is compared against is what causes the DXY to increase or decrease depending on how they're moving against each other. And again, I think this is a double bottom, much like this here, this one here, and then this one here. And I do think we could go up. I know. A lot of people think the dollar is ready to weaken. I think we're going up first, at least, before weakening. The 2-year yield is up. We did a little bit of a back test, little came down, tagged it, and then we came right back up. That looks good to go higher. Higher. I know. People want lower yields. Andy, the Federal Reserve is lowering yields. Why are you telling me that you think that yields could go up? I don't know. Maybe the bond market is rejecting those decreases. I don't know. Maybe we come up and we roll over when we hit some resistance up here. Difficult to say. But right now, in the short term, it looks strong. 10 years up 1%. That's a bullish engulfing. Looks strong to go up, not down. And it is holding within this pattern. If it likes to show up here, we're holding within this pattern quite well. And again, that is a bullish pattern, not a bearish pattern, because we entered from this side up. This is a consolidation, and usually those break higher with time. 30-year yield up 0.74% as well. So we're up on the 2-year, the 10-year, and the 30-year. And that still looks pretty stinking solid. And again, we've got another upward consolidation, and then I think we're going to break higher. I would be surprised if we meaningfully came down here or something. I would be surprised. Now, could we do a little bit of a dip where it does a false breakout? We could do something like that for sure. But I would be surprised if we got somewhere way down there. That would surprise me. Unless they did some sort of event or something, demand destruction event. Tried to funnel the herd into bonds. TLT, bond prices are down 0.4% as yields go up, bond prices go down. And this is kind of holding at this time. We're holding here. And it does look like it could go higher in the short term here. Up a little bit. The 2 and the 10, we had a little bit of uninversion today, just a teeny bit. So not much really going on there. We've got TYX, TNX ratio down a little bit. So we don't really have a tailwind behind gold today. DXY is up. TYX, TNX ratio is down. So I would guess that gold would be down today, given those two things. And gold is down $53 an ounce. Is this a reversal candlestick? It is not. It's just a down day. But it still looks good. Nothing really to worry about there, at least not yet. Could we consolidate sideways? It's totally possible, but I don't see any reversal candlesticks. Silver down 1.12, and again, just a down day, no reversal candlestick. We've got platinum down 1.5. That looks more like a bloody nose. What a bloody nose is, just a big tall guy, a big tall green candlestick with a small little red profit taking day next to it. Those generally work their way on up. It's a continuation pattern. Palladium down 1.5%. We're back at this resistance support area. This guy right where that line is. I do think this is going to break higher with time. Everything looks good. It's a falling wedge into a double bottom. And this is, a lot of people, they say, well, where would you buy on this? I would buy all through here. That's where I would buy. If I were buying and I wanted palladium, I'd buy it all through there. Oh, but that's history. Well, that's when you got to get on it. It's when you're breaking the falling wedge and just chopping sideways. That's generally an accumulation zone. So I accumulate when others accumulate, and that's basically what it is. XCU to gold ratio, we are down a little bit today, so we did get some selling pressure in gold and silver mining companies. Now, we've been on fire here, guys. I mean, you can't expect this to go up every single day just on fire, but we were down today, 2.5%. We're still at ridiculously low levels. So GDX is down 2.5%, not a reversal candlestick. We were down 2.35 in GDXJ, and we were down 2.15. Now, could we go down a little bit? Could we consolidate? Could we fill some of these gaps? We could, yes. So just be patient. What we want to see is we want to see small selling pressure candlesticks come down and fill a gap or something and then reverse on up. That's what we want to see. I don't know if that's what we'll get. That's what we want to see. Crude oil's up 2.26%. It's doing a little bit of a rippy today. I'm watching to see if we can break through this pattern here. Could we break it? Yes. Yes, we can. Nice little bullish engulfing on the weekly if we close the week out strong. This is going to be a bullish engulfing on the weekly, and I think we're setting up for a potential move higher. When crude oil and interest rates generally move together, generally. So that's looking good. TTF gas is down a little bit. We've got a little bit of chopping action here. Now we've got two falling wedges and some sideways action. What would I do here? I'd be buying. That's what I would do. If there were opportunities in the equities to be getting long in. And then this here is going to probably end up just being some sort of consolidation. And we'll get a break higher, would be my guess. I mean, you can't increase natural gas without rig count, and rig count is way down. Natural gas in America up 0.5%. We're trying to put in a bottom here. It might take, maybe it takes another month or something like that, but it's trying. It's trying over here. We've got our boy XOP, yeah, you know me, up 1.5%. We do get these wicks on the top. There is some selling pressure up there. We are revisiting this trend line. We like to get above it. This is going to act as resistance. We want to get above that thing. If we can get above that, things are going to look a lot better. And especially if we can get above this neckline here. We get above that upper trend line, ooh, that's going to be way better. This was the previous fractal that was flipped of how it fell. I flipped it, and it is following that quite well. And that fractal suggests that maybe we could get way up here over time. OIH also higher, and we're up against resistance. So there we are. We're up against some resistance here, that sideways horizontal resistance line, and we're right on top of it, basically. We were up today, 0.74%, and we're on top of support resistance. We did that loop. See that loop? That loop was pretty accurate. Newcastle coal futures down 0.71%. Do I care? I do not. We are sitting on top of this base. We have a breakout. We have a retest. This is where I buy the retests. It's what I do in this general area. Sprott Physical Uranium Trust up 0.89%. Does that look good? Yeah, it looks good. Could we come back and do a retest on this resistance area? We could. Yeah. And it would still be bullish. So everything looks bullish here, guys. Nothing bearish here. Uranium futures pricing, I think this is delayed a little bit, but that's crushing it. Looks good. URA, which is the equities side of things, and this is getting some selling pressure. Could we head a little bit lower? Could we consolidate sideways in some sort of pattern? We could. We could. Now, am I in that camp that it has to? It doesn't have to, but it could because we do have a bearish engulfing candlestick. But momentum has been pretty strong here. So could we get some sort of, flag pattern or something that could develop? Yes. Is that bearish? No. And I'm going to stay long in this stuff. Uranium also getting some selling pressure. Not a ton of selling pressure, no follow through. It still looks good and we could still continue higher. Could we consolidate? Potentially. URNJ, this could be a reversal candlestick. You can see how much we reversed throughout the day. And we did end towards the lows. So we'll see if there's follow through tomorrow. And maybe we create some sort of consolidation or whatever it wants to create. But we're above a lot of support, guys. And we're trying to break through what resistance is left. And maybe we loop around or whatever it wants to do. Nickel's up 0.2%. Again, I think this is gonna run upward. It's gonna melt upward at some point. We got copper up quite a bit, 3.88%. I know that I think it was Freeport was having some issues with one of their mines. Looks good to go higher, and we are right on the precipice of potentially a major move. As we get through this last resistance, we could really get running here if it does so. COPX, the mining company, is ripping today, 3.36. We did get a little bit of selling pressure. Is that something to worry about? No, it looks fine. We're ripping on the long term. Look at this. We are ripping out of this resistance area, and the equities are long and gone. Lithium up 3.86, looking fantastic. So that's ripping higher. We've got REMX up 6.5%. That's ripping like no other. Look at the volume in this. See that volume over here? These green bars there. Volume coming in. Nice sustaining move, I believe, is underway. Iron ore flat, still basically squeezing. Before probably a move higher because it's a continuation pattern. We've got aluminum at 26.40. It's getting some support. And I do think this is going to work its way on up. It looks good. Baltic Dry Index is working its way on up. It's 1.3, looking fantastic. Flag pattern, these flags, flag, whatever. It's these little flags. So it's just small little selling pressure as we move on up. Emerging markets doesn't like the stronger dollar. So we were down today, 0.34, but it looks like it's just consolidating. There's no big selling pressure follow through. If it was going to go lower, we would see some selling pressure. Could it show up? It could, but we don't see it yet. So remain bullish. Moon putting in a bullish engulfing. That looks good to go higher. That's what this candlestick is there, bullish engulfing. We've got KRE down a little bit. That's been chopping sideways here for a good while. And more chop on XHB too. KRE and XHB trade very similar to each other. The commercial banks and the home builders. Russell's down about 1%. Is it time to worry? Not yet, but I don't like seeing if this were getting. I mean, we could get some follow through, so we'll see. We get the S&P 500 also selling off a little bit. We got to see follow through here to get bearish. NASDAQ, it's still sitting on top of a lot of support here, which is that white trend line. Still looks all right. Dow Jones chopping sideways, no updates there really in the transportation index in either direction. XLI also getting a little bit of selling pressure. We got to see follow through for me to get really bearish, and then we got to break through this line down here for me to get bearish. Bitcoin is up 1.4, still looks good, above support. Just be patient. Ethereum is sideways, still above major support. So that still looks okay. MicroStrategy is down 1.36 now. Maybe we're going to get some selling pressure here. Maybe this is it. I know Michael Saylor, he loves buying tops. I'll say that. He did that last NASDAQ. He's probably doing it with Bitcoin here too, and the tech bubble. The VIX is down 2.7%, so it's being well controlled within the box. So no real updates there either. So that's what I've got for today. Give me a thumb up for the content. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the website if you'd like. Specials at coupon code. And we'll catch you guys next time. See ya.